more often than not, because of Varun Bhai's efforts, my channel grew like crazy. And hence I thought, like, hey, whatever I have learned from him should not be behind a paywall, should be out there in the public. So in this podcast, I'll be digging into his brain, figuring out why and how he sees YouTube and grows channels. He has about 200 clients with 200 million plus views to his name. And we'll learn how exactly this whole process works. I would appreciate if you could share the client case study that you shared with me.
He was doing around 600k views per month. He was doing education. In just 6 months, we helped him to grow to 2.25 million views per month. The business impact was very crazy, so we required the revenue. You can build a file. Right? So help with that, engage in the
What is up, you beautiful people? Let me tell you a story. I always wanted to build my personal brand, especially on YouTube, because I keep seeing YouTube a lot. That's probably the most consumed platform in my life. And I wanted to become a YouTuber, not YouTuber, but at least I wanted to build a brand on YouTube for myself. And I started publishing videos since 2020, precisely December 7th, from my birthday. Now, the problem was, it took me almost like 3 years to reach about 1,000 subscribers, or barely 1,500 subscribers. And I absolutely hated that because it was snail trail. And that's when I realized, you know what, I need to grow faster. And I hired a consultant, Varun Bhai, today's guest. And 2023 January, we started working together. And by the end of 2023, I had about 13,000 subscribers, from 1,500 to 13,000. And now 12,000 subscribers. And now I have gained another 2,000 subscribers in the last 3 months. Mostly because I have been publishing slower than he recommends. I have not publishing shorts. He's been behind my ass to publish shorts and everything. But more often than not, because of Varun Bhai's efforts, my channel grew like crazy. And hence I thought, like, hey, whatever I have learned from him should not be behind a paywall, should be out there in the public. So in this podcast, I'll be digging into his brain, figuring out why and how he sees YouTube and grows channels. To his credit, he has about 200 clients with 200 million plus views to his name. And we'll learn how exactly this whole process works. So welcome to the channel, Varun Bhai.
Thanks, Bhai. Thanks for having me. Awesome.
So there are a lot of things that I have come to learn about Varun Bhai in this whole process. He runs a YouTube agency called UB Media. And by the way, Varun has built like a course which was normally paid, but I convinced him to give the free course to you guys. So if you want the free course, watch this video till the end. He has a lot of videos which will help you get started on YouTube and start generating not only views and ad revenue, but rather actual businesses. So Varun Bhai, what is up?
All good. First of all, I'm in Bangalore. This is my first time.
First time in Bangalore. How was the Bangalore experience?
Very amazing because of thanks for hosting.
Awesome. Thank you a lot. So Varun Bhai, so like I shared in the intro, YouTube की बातें करेंगे. But before that, I want to know how exactly you came into this field of building YouTube channels and everything.
I entered YouTube industry by accident. So this was not intentional. My main intention, my passion was always to become a chess player. Okay, I never wanted to be here, and I'm still shocked that I am.
Okay.
So the main goal was to become a professional chess player and open a chess startup. And that's what I did in 2018, 2019. That's what I was doing. So I opened up a chess startup and everything was going good. I put in all my savings, some friends probably funding as well, a bit of angel investment as well. And we were growing this amazing startup. We were very close to a bigger seed round of around 3 crores. But again, everything was dependent on the cash flow. So we were teaching chess in schools and to corporates.
Okay.
But what happened in March 2020, everyone knows here, COVID happened, and all of my cash flow was void.
Everybody's story starts from March 2020. It's like a reset. Like even mine started in March 2020.
Yes, that is, I think, the reset button of life.
Yeah.
Right? For our generation.
Yeah. What really happened then?
So what happened was, all of these schools that were paying me, all of these corporates that were paying me, they shut down. So they went into more remote jobs. Everything was like shutting down. Many startups actually got bankrupt and closed down. So very bad situation overall, and we had to pivot to an online model completely. So earlier we were doing like offline and online. It was a mixed hybrid model, but then we had to pivot to complete online model, and for that we needed some cash.
Yeah.
And I was unable to raise that other founder, and that's my mistake. I met with around 200 plus investors, to raise some cash. I was even got selected by Y Combinator, so I was very, very close.
Whoa, really?
Right.
Okay.
But let's look at the results. My startup got bankrupt and I had to shut it down.
Okay. And how did you come into YouTube as this?
Yes. So one of my partners, which had like 10% equity in my startup, he actually referred me to a YouTube channel that was based out of Vrindavan, Mathura. So I'm from Vrindavan, guys.
Awesome.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna. Yeah. So he referred me to this YouTube channel called Year SMMA. So he was a spiritual leader, and the main problem with spiritual leaders, any spiritual leader you see, they don't have time. So they don't actually go into the studio and record videos.
Yeah.
Whenever they're talking, we just have to record. Right? So we went like these people. They were doing roughly around 400k views per month, and they wanted to grow. But they were not ready to spend some time, think about building some resources and shooting dedicated videos for YouTube. That was the key problem. So regarding this, we had a meeting in Vrindavan, and I went into the room. I basically had some 15 minutes to prepare for the meeting, and the best part was, the scariest part was, I had not seen YouTube Studio in my life.
Oh.
Right.
Okay.
So that was a shocker. I did not knew how to even upload a video on YouTube. So I was googling how to upload.
15 minutes before the interview.
Yes. That was
Did you close the deal?
Yes, I closed the deal.
Nice.
I'm good at sales.
Good.
So yeah, so that was my first freelancing client, and we were doing that for around 50k per month. So that's how the project started.
It's a good revenue.
Good revenue, yeah. And we convinced him that I will take care of everything just for it, because I was very, very desperate. I was at the lowest point in my life. I was 19 years old. I had 10 lakh rupees on debt in my head when my startup got back. I still had to pay some of 10 lakh rupees from wherever I have borrowed. My brothers, some investors and all that, I had to pay them back. So I was desperate and I took the deal. Okay, I will be responsible for everything, and I will help you to make sure that the channel grows. So what we did is, since we were not able to record new videos, we optimized a lot of older videos, like 700 plus videos, we optimized in the next 3 months. So it was crazy. We made some all new thumbnails, everything was new. So we took the help of YouTube SEO, which was very crazy back then. It's still working now, but in a different manner. So we did all this, and after 3 months, guess what happened?
Big grew, obviously.
Obviously. So we jumped from 400k to 1 million views per month.
Okay, nice.
And that was like completely organic. So no money spent on ads or promotion or anything else without even recording any dedicated videos. So we did this from the existing videos only.
Okay.
And then we scaled the channel further to 1.5 million views per month.
Okay.
So that's the power of YouTube, right? But I was not familiar. That was the bad part. But after 3 months, we had a silver play button ceremony. So when we received this silver play button at completing 100k, so we had a mini celebration like every guy does.
Yeah.
Right? So we had some around 40-50 people. We were like having some soft drinks, enjoying, dancing. Soft drinks, yeah.
Okay.
In Vrindavan.
Okay. Cool.
Right. So and then what happened was something very magical. So all of these people who were in their team actually came to me and congratulated me personally that Varun, thanks, and they were very, very thankful and grateful that I helped them to grow from 400k to 1 million and 1.5. So it was a very life-changing moment for me. I always wanted to create an impact, and even though I created a lot of impact with my chess startup, but I never felt this way when I got the result for a client and like 40-50 people just imagine thanking you again and again.
Yeah.
And talking about how you did it, oh, you were such an expert and all that.
Yeah, they just Google stuff.
Yeah, but I was just like a fresher with 3 months of experience after that.
Yeah.
Right?
Like lucky break you got.
Lucky break I got.
So this was a devotional channel, right?
Right.
So how did you get into educational channels? And I know for that I come from an educational channel, which helped mine. So how did you get that?
So again, it's like very normal. Like started after I realized this, that I have this superpower. I said, why not create more impact? Why not empower other creators to share their message? And what I realized is education channels can be the biggest channels that will create impact. Right? For example, you are teaching sales, right? And if you are able to change 1,000 lives, if 1,000 people in your whole lifestyle can become an independent sales closer and can provide for their family.
That's a big deal.
That's the biggest transformation you can give to anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone can laugh at comedy. That's not an impact, bro.
Yeah.
So education channels are the one that are creating the impact.
But isn't it too slow? I mean, growing education channel.
It's not. If you know,
I mean, you help me, I know. Because a lot of people come to me and they have this one single thing. They say, I want to start a channel, but it's absurdly slow to grow an educational channel. So what are your thoughts?
Yeah, if you suck at it, it will be slow. If you go in the unconventional way, it will be slow.
What's the conventional way?
The conventional way is, to again just shoot a lot of videos, just keep it uploading. That's the myth going on that you need to upload up a lot of videos, keep promoting it to your friends. So what these new guys are doing is they create a one video and they put on their phone statuses. Okay, mom, please subscribe. What the hell is going on? They pick out a stranger. Hey, if you subscribe, I will buy you a momo. What the hell is going on? This does not work, right? So you have to do hard things. That's one of my beliefs since childhood. If you want something extraordinary, you need to put in something extraordinary.
Yeah.
If you're putting average efforts, you will get average results, right? So to stand out from the crowd, you need to be extraordinary. You need to put in a lot of work, right? You need to educate yourself. You need to create better videos. Every video should be better than the past one.
Yeah.
So it's not like don't create 100 videos, but every time you have to improve a bit. Otherwise, what's happening?
Yeah.
Right. So it's not slow, not at all. Education channels can grow a lot, and obviously you don't need 1 million subscribers to earn money from YouTube. So you yourself know you are roughly around 40,000 subscribers right now.
Yeah.
Just talk a bit about the impact that you can create for yourself, for your business with this channel.
I mean, we got 20,000 leads in my email list with that. 14,000. I feel like even the number of subscribers doesn't matter as much as the views that you are getting.
Yes.
That's like the best thing, and the views you get because of the scripts and everything that you develop.
Okay.
So what's so cool about your script? Before that, I would appreciate if you can share the client case study that you shared with me. Knuckles.
Yeah, that is one of the craziest case studies that we ever generated. So Knuckle actually came to us in December 2022. He was doing around 600k views per month, and he was doing an education channel. So just like a competitor of IELTS channel, it's a study abroad channel.
Okay.
The exam name is PT. So basically, Knuckle helps aspirants or immigrants in India, Nepal, and Australia, everywhere, to study in Australia and Canada, get a study visa or basically get a PR visa by giving an exam of PT. So basically, if I have to study in Australia or Canada, I have to give this exam known as PT, Pearson Test of English.
Yeah.
So he's basically just teaching English.
Okay.
And he was roughly around 70,000 subscribers after a hard work of around 4 years. Okay, so he reached me in 2022, but he was working since 2018 middle.
Okay.
So he spent a good time of like 4 years to get to a reach of 70,000 subscribers and getting 600k views.
Okay.
And he asked for help. That brought him to scale. That has been 4 years. It is very slow. At first, I was very happy that you have devoted 4 years, but you are still at 600k views. You are doing good. Don't be disappointed. But then he shared his access of his YouTube studio.
Okay.
And then I got the clarity. Why he was disappointed was
I have cool stuff. I wanted to show you something. Sorry to cut you off here.
Yeah.
While talking to you, all thanks to you, we have at 14,000 subscribers right now.
Amazing. Toughest.
Yes. It is awesome.
You rock.
And yeah, definitely a lot of thanks to you right here. But yeah, go on. Let's talk about Nakul.
Yeah. So, yeah, the main point was when I saw the YouTube Analytics, the studio, I found out 65% of the traffic was paid.
Okay. So he was running ads.
So he was running ads for his views.
Oh. Okay. Obviously, paid traffic goes, but then again, organic nahi hoga.
Okay. Paid traffic, in my belief, paid traffic always hurts your channel.
So what if I want to run ads?
Open a new channel,
Okay, in that you get.
right? Or if you want to do it on the same channel, unlist the video and then run ads. Do not run ads on a public video at least.
Okay.
Right? That's a mistake many creators make, and he was the same. So out of 600k, 65% you can do the calculation. Only 35% traffic was organic. So he was at a very low stage.
Okay.
And he was not getting clients.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that was the stage where we get him. This was December 2022, end of December. In just 6 months, we helped him to grow to 1.2, 1.5 million views per month.
Crazy. What did you do there?
So we created a YouTube funnel inside YouTube basically. So everyone knows about funnels, right? So this is an educational channel. I don't need to teach about funnels. What we did is we built a funnel inside the YouTube channel, right? So top of the funnel, we talked about search strategy, right? So we understood and we researched what the students are searching for in the PT exam, right? So we created content buckets. For example, one bucket could be PT, and then under PT you have to take 4 exams. There are 4 categories: PT speaking, PT reading, PT listening, PT writing. Okay. So these are the 5 content buckets: PT and then the 4 categories.
Yeah.
So we created a spreadsheet and understood what people are searching for using vidIQ. Okay, and we filled out the spreadsheet with 100 keywords.
Okay.
This is what my audience are searching for. Now what we did is using some existing videos, and then we created some new videos on these 100 topics.
Okay.
And that's what I call dream metric.
Okay.
Right? 5 content buckets, 20 topics inside each bucket. That is 300. So you can leverage and optimize your existing videos.
That's cool, man. If 100 videos hit 10,000 views on an average, which is normal, that's like 1 million views, right?
That's like 1 million views right there. And an education channel, you don't need much views.
And
right?
initially, they are like search, keyword based.
Correct.
Okay.
Initially, that's search based.
But you also move towards a little bit of
Broader category.
broader categories. How do you do that?
Right. So basically, once we rank on those 100 keywords first, that's our main priority. Then we shift to our broader challenges. Just like 75 carb challenge came, right? So we run similar challenges. Okay, we understand the trend, what is going on. So we run PT challenges. So he's still working with us. And we still run these lots of challenges. Okay. PT 7 days challenge, PT 100 days challenge. Okay. We do all this type of stuff. So this client, because he's earning a lot of money now, he has bought a BMW X7.
What are you saying? How did it impact his business though?
So
What was the business impact of this whole thing?
the business impact was very crazy. So we tripled the revenue. Now he's roughly, if I give you a number, roughly around 7 to 8 CR per year.
Yes, X7 is really.
Right, he tripled. So you can calculate back then how much he was making.
Yeah.
So now he is generating a revenue in this much. How this happened was because of the search strategy, right? Because whatever people search for in PT, 95% keywords are dominated by us. Not only on Google, on YouTube as well, on Google both platforms, right? So our videos are ranking on Google as well,
Okay.
right? For the most outdated keywords.
So if I have to summarize, if I give you a fresh channel,
Right.
so it would be, now there are shorts, but let's say there is shorts and there will be keyword based videos.
Right.
Let's say 100 videos that can potentially hit 10,000 views.
Right.
And then you go slightly broader with some challenges, with some flares.
Correct.
And everything.
So it's like if I have to sum it up in the funnel, just like we talked in the Dream 100, we have 5 content buckets, right? So what I do is, let's say out of these 5 buckets, let's keep 2 buckets for top of the
Okay.
broader topics.
Yeah.
let's keep two buckets for middle of the funnel.
Yeah.
Okay, to nurture them. So basically, top of the funnel is attracting people, middle of the funnel is basically engaging people, converting them into fans, and then bottom of the funnel is actually asking them to, call to action. That book a free demo, book a trial, something like that. Okay, so you can divide your content buckets like that, and you can build a funnel inside your team. So you can attract, engage, and convert inside your team itself. You don't have to go.
This is great. Thank you very much for this knowledge. Now, in the last segment of this podcast, I wanted to do something crazy. Varun Bhai is a chess player, and I'm not a grandmaster, but I'm a normal guy. I play well. I know concepts.
Yeah.
So, what I wanted to do in this last segment of this podcast, Varun Bhai, is to play a game of chess with you.
Yeah.
All I want you to do is click on this link on WhatsApp, and let's play a game.
Let's play.
And I'll be asking you certain questions.
Sure.
Okay, cool. So I'll be asking you certain rapid fire questions while playing chess. So let's see how that goes. Okay. So what's the unique about your YouTube method?
So it's designed to entertain people, first of all,
Yeah.
right? And no, not bore people, which apparently many education channels are doing.
So how exactly do you entertain?
So it's a proper analogy. What we do is we basically build characters and not tell stories.
Characters and not tell stories. Why are you so against storytelling?
Yeah, that is one of my most hated questions. So I say this very often: stop telling stories, guys.
In your YouTube channel.
In your YouTube channel, in your life also, stop telling stories.
Why? I mean, a lot of gurus, they say,
Yeah, you will see on YouTube, on Google, wherever you go, you will see this. The people are telling stories, and everyone is saying stories are the next best thing. You should tell your stories and all this stuff. But let me ask you a question.
okay,
How old are you?
30.
30. And since childhood, how many stories have you heard? Let's say in the form of friend stories. The story that your parents tell you, the stories that your friends are telling you. Let's say prospects like me tell you, and movies and books and YouTube videos, reels. How many stories have you heard since childhood?
Tens of thousands, yes.
Tens or thousands.
Yeah.
And how many do you remember now?
Not a lot.
Not a lot.
Yeah.
Right? This is a classic example of, you can see in yourself, stories die. RIP guys, so sorry.
Okay, stories die. So what do you mean by characters?
So think of Tom and Jerry for a second. Everyone here, I think, must have seen Tom and Jerry. Other series like Richie Rich, Ben 10, cartoons, whatever your favorite movies are, whatever your favorite series are.
Yeah.
Right? Do you remember Tom and Jerry till this day?
The stories?
No, Tom and Jerry.
The character. Yeah, obviously I love that.
Right?
Yeah.
So actually what stays on, what lives forever is these characters. Stories die. We still remember basic picture of how Tom was, how Jerry was, why these guys were fighting, because of course it's a classic example of, that they are cat and a mouse, right?
Yeah.
So they are designed to fight.
Yeah.
Right? Similarly, even if I watched a movie yesterday, I cannot recall that and tell you, okay, so Jayan, I was a 3 hours movie and this happened and this happened and this happened.
Exact narration. Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
Our brains are not designed to, remember stories. Our brains are designed to remember characters. Right?
Yeah.
I'm your friend. We have been talking for the last 1.5 years. I obviously you have shared a lot of stories with me, like how you and Bobby met. A lot of stories like that.
Yeah.
I might forget that when the next time I meet you.
But you'll obviously remember who we are, but probably a little bit more personally. So doesn't that bring the question that you don't, you remember the characters, that's definitely there.
Right.
But more than characters, you remember how the characters make you feel.
Correct. That is correct. So how do you do that?
How do you do that? Yeah, my question is that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then you have to tell stories after that.
Okay.
Right? So stories come
अभी character बनाना है फिर भी story.
First, you need to build a character.
Okay.
And that's a whole other process. I think we talked about this, that you have to fill a proper questionnaire and all that stuff. But how do you do that? How do you build a character? By telling stories. So, but stories come the second, not the first.
Okay, priority is like the character.
Correct.
And how is the character built? Like a virtual character.
Right. So, an easy example, a practical example will be just think about your character traits. For example, for your YouTube channel, you are the character.
Yeah.
You are why people should watch your channel, not what information you are coming, what you are teaching. Because frankly, think about it. Information is out there. You can only, come up with a lot of new stuff, but still, information is still out there.
Yeah.
You can only do it to a certain level, right? So what you can do is people can remember you, people can relate to you,
Yeah.
right? So that's what you need to do.
So my personal stuff.
Your personal stuff.
So whatever I have experienced so far is what should come in my videos, and
Right.
that's what. Okay, got it.
For example, how you used your sales skill to convince Bhabhi to marry you, right?
Okay, that makes sense.
Right? And I will be interested in that for sure.
Single launde ho tum.
Let's not go there.
Okay, that makes sense. So basically, some anecdotes, some stories about my personal life that will resonate the most with my audience.
Yeah, think about your personal traits. For example, if I have to share mine, I have a very dominant personality. I play chess, right?
Yeah.
I love my mom.
You love coffee,
I love coffee. Yeah.
and I hate you for that. Okay.
We drank a lot of coffee.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Did
don't like
love.
that?
I don't like coffee at all. That's my character. I hate coffee.
You hate coffee.
Yeah, that's something.
Right?
Okay.
And you can bond with a lot of people with hate rather than love.
Yeah, ऐसा मत बोल यार. Okay.
Right? No, but that's it. Like if you and I,
We're
let's say
losing this game. Okay.
Yeah. Let's say if you and I both hate chai, hate chai, not coffee. Our bond will be much
Stronger.
Not stronger.
Oh, I hate coffee. Then I attract all the people who
Yes.
actually hate coffee.
Hate coffee. Exactly.
Okay.
That's how this stuff works.
Okay.
So you need to think about your characteristics, like, think about your past, write all of this stuff down, and this will make you,
So that comes as a part of the script in the videos.
right.
Okay.
For example, if I have a scar here, I can tell a story. Just like think about Harry Potter. The
The Harry Potter revolves around the scar. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, that's a unique trait about the character which is like portrayed.
Yes, exactly. So you need to do that for yourself. You can develop a lot of traits, characteristics like that, and then communicate that. Tell a story around that so that people know. I know. That's how you build a character.
It's so difficult to do a podcast while playing chess.
No, well, makes sense. Yes, guys. Extra likes and extra comments for this. It's very, very hard.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, coming back to building a character, so when you mentioned, or let's say, now we have designed a character. Let's say I have all these traits. Now these have to come in the story part of this whole thing.
Right.
So how exactly do you incorporate that in the script?
So now when you write a script, you should have a template. You obviously, are telling a lot of stories and all this stuff. Then you need to incorporate a story. Rather than telling stories about random people on the internet, you should tell stories about yourself. Okay? Rather than saying, oh, Elon Musk did this. No.
I did this. Because it's always authentic, right?
Yes.
Instead of how to do this, if you say how I did this,
How I did this.
it's more authentic because it's your personal experience.
Correct. And it's original. Right? You are adding value, not just basically repeating and omitting stuff which obviously other people are also doing. Right? This will also create an unfair advantage.
Got it. Cool, man. That's why? What the? Why are you trying to do, boss?
This is a family friendly podcast, guys. So you will not abuse it.
Yeah, it's all set. Okay, I give up. You'll probably win this. But yeah, good stuff, man. Thanks a lot for coming to this podcast. So this is the last phase of our game. I'll probably lose. But yeah, hopefully I'll lose with a lot of charm and everything. Is there any risk? No, I don't think there is any risk here. So, okay. Cool. So here's the thing. I mean, this is what you have created. So Varun has created a very beautiful course on how to grow on YouTube. He normally charges money for that, but I've convinced Varun to give it to our audience for absolutely free. So Varun, how do we get that?
So I will attach a link, guys, in the description, and from there you can get my YouTube course for free. And using that, you can get your first 1,000 subscribers in the next 40 days if you apply the strategies exactly.
Exactly. And I tell you this, something good about Varun is, how old are you again? 2000 born, right?
Right.
He's 2000 born, that means he is 24 years old. At this age, he has legit built a very solid business for himself where he's making, how much? I think it's close to
7, 8
lakhs a month. All by focusing on this one thing, YouTube. Actually, by the way, before I leave, Verun, right?
Yeah.
It's gonna sound for awkward.
Yeah.
Did you play? Did you not know? Khel.
Bro, a podcast, you are not my game, man. This is not good for my reputation, though.
Kya reputation hai tera? So you can simply admit that I am a better player than you. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Varun bhai, you have helped so many YouTube channels grow.
Right.
तुम्हारा YouTube channel कब आ रहा है?
बहुत जल्दी. I'm releasing it very, very soon, like in the next 15 days. So, obviously, stay tuned for that.
Okay. So, what are we going to expect from your YouTube channel?
So, I'm creating India's first shorts podcast with the name of Chess with Coffee, Business with Coffee.
Business with Coffee.
BC.
Okay, that's good. Oh shit. Dude, you are still good.
Come on, man, I've sacrificed a lot of pieces.
हाँ नहीं खेलते हैं ना आराम से. Okay, let's end the game and then we'll end the podcast.
No, let's not do that.
Okay. Like either you can quit. Shit. Oh shit! Nice man, nice, good stuff. Now you got me. Check दे दिया तूने.
मेरा गेम खराब कर दिया तुमने सारा. बेइज्जती करा होगे भाई यार ऐसे नहीं.
Okay, ठीक है. We'll end it with the stalemate. Sure. Probably good stuff. Even after weakening so badly, you have.
1 year still तीसरी बार.
Cool. No problem. It's a draw. Draw. Good stuff. Anyway, Varun bhai, thanks a lot for coming on this podcast. But I want to ask this one question before we go.
Yeah.
आपको इतना टाइम क्यों लग गया to create a channel for yourself?
See, I will give you an example. Doctors always talk about health, but they themselves are unhealthy. Right?
Okay.
So same case applies to me. ज्ञान तो सबको दे दिया, एक्सपर्ट सबके व्यूज ग्रो कर दिया, with a lot of challenges and
With agency and stuff.
agency and coaching. But personally, I'm still lacking a bit of accountability for myself because I have a lot of commitments to other creators, and that's why I think I'm taking your help as well to make myself accountable so that I launch some super cool shit. Right?
Super cool shit. Yes. So that's it, guys. And all of you guys who have watched this podcast, signed up for Varun's course, please mail him varun@ublimedia.in and push him. Everybody should mail one email at least to Varun saying, Varun bhai, start your YouTube channel. Because tell you this, ye jo tumne aaj suna na, this is like hardly 1% of the things that he knows. You know, things that he knows, ye typical YouTube gurus ko nahi pata hai. The kind of research he does. He's probably one of the only agencies that I've seen who have a dedicated R&D department in their company to figure out how exactly to grow faster on YouTube. So if you want Varun to share all those knowledge with you, the knowledge of business, the knowledge of startup, the knowledge of growing YouTubes and videos in general, please ping Varun at varun@ublimedia.in and sign up to his course, and let's hope that we get a lot of cool shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. Thanks a lot for coming to my podcast, Varun, and खेलते हैं एक और without the distraction of the podcast.
Okay. See you guys.